Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 9th episode of Koisuru Asteroid. And last episode, things got a little bit sad because we finally got the news that Ao is trying to move away, or the parents are rather, and they just kind of take Ao along for the ride, which is pretty unfortunate because we're kind of trying to do like a club thing here and a, Mira and Ao relationship thing here. So that's terrible. We got to prevent that. So we pretty much had like a group meeting to discuss what we can do about this. However, the actual concept of not letting her go wasn't brought up much until Mira's sister came up and said, hey guys, how about you just say no to the parents? I'm leaving, I'm moving out, got an empty room that somebody could fill. That somebody could maybe be Ao, huh? You ever want to think about that? So she brought that idea to the room, which definitely changed the atmosphere of the room, because both Ao and Mira had an interesting reaction to that. Although Mira, I think, is the only one we actually heard any kind of dialogue from, but not a lot, though. Really didn't get much after that idea was brought up. But what we did get, Mira did seem a little bit concerned, worried about such a development, because obviously that is a pretty big step in their relationship, and it will change their dynamic quite a bit. So, but there's no doubt, there's no question that is the best for the best. Considering the situation we're in, that would be beyond ideal. A lot of magical things could happen with that. So, yeah, are we going to be able to make that a reality? I hope so, because I already have a huge list of things I want to see after that becomes a thing. So, we'll see. We'll see if it indeed makes that happen. So, let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, that is an amazing idea. It's basically a magical solution. Yes. So yes, Mira definitely is on board with the idea. She sounded a little bit worried before, but she's definitely willing to give it a try, so it's all good. Yeah, there seemed to be pretty much no, disagreement there. We're pretty much all on the same page that this is the solution. Now it's just a matter of convincing the parents, both sides of the parents. Which probably isn't going to be easy. I imagine convincing Mira's parents would be easier than ours. Because you have to convince Al's parents to let her stay, and then we have to convince Mira's parents to let her live with them. So maybe we could convince Mira's parents first, and then they could like help us convince Al's parents to go along with it. That's how I would do it. Although even if we do succeed in this mission, we probably won't actually see any living together shenanigans until next episode. At the earliest. Anyway, we are back into it. True Feelings. Wow, that is a good title. You tell her. I will live in a box in an alleyway if I have to. Well, yeah, but I still don't want to go. Well, we have a solution to that. I have a girl I can live with. Yeah, we're all in this together. We're a great circle of friends. New life proposal. Yes. There is plenty of thought put into it. It's too early to give up, Ao. Let's keep pushing. She isn't completely against it. Yeah, gotta fight for it. Come on, understand your daughter's true feelings. Yeah, that's how you know this is a big deal. It looks like we're getting through to her, so... Okay, so we made a little bit of progress. Definitely truly to celebrate, but we're getting through. We're making it right on time. There you go. Was that seriously the mother? Yeah, more hurdles to go though. Are we putting up decorations for this? Friggin' Mira. This is a top tier mother right here. Yeah, as you should. Very, very good mother here. We're working on it. It's going fairly well. Wait, when you say okay, you mean like it's fully been solved? Like we all agreed? No surprises there. Why are you here? Oh, well, that answered that question pretty quickly now, didn't it? Oh. Gone. It's fine. Yeah, exactly. Oh. These do. That's all I ask, really. Share your true feelings with Mira more. Suzu! Looking great as always. So yeah, we really do have this fully resolved, okay. I guess we're just done off screen. That's quite a thing to say. And nobody wants to see that. Yeah, that would make sense. That's the reason why she's feeling down. Didn't really think much about that. It's kind of too focused on the owl situation. Bikini. What? I will take 7, please. I was like halfway through reading it and it clicked in my head what that was. Oh, response. Wanted to ask you about, huh? Okay. uh... Oh. Tell me more. You have my attention. It's like, who is this for? That was a cute pose by Suzu. Oh. We were not on the same page here. Of course, it's Tomo Choco. I don't know why I got my hopes up. Yes. Let's do it. This is Suzu we're talking about, of course not. Just a great response. How many people are you dating? That was the best response to that she could have possibly have done. Can't have that. Oh, finally. That's not too far away at all. Poor Suzu. You should go all out and give her a top tier Tezukuri Choco. It's clearly the thing to do. Oh. Hello. I enjoy Suzu's enthusiasm, even if it's kind of fake because she's so sad. Indeed, it's certainly not easy. I didn't know she was so educated on this. Pretty much the same, yeah. Yeah, basically you just chop it up, you melt it, and you reform it. It's not really that hard. Basically just reshaping the chocolate, honestly. But stars are a good choice, for obvious reasons. I would love to. Just feed it to me. We did not get a feeding scene. Oh well. But soon is the best part. So yeah, apparently she's pretty perceptive. Oh, so they made chocolate too? Or at least bought chocolate? Someone's sweating. Time to distribute that chocolates. Sakura-senpai. Oh god, is she cute. There we go! She did it! It's so much better the way she's looking away as she says it. Makes it just so much cuter. Oh wow! Oh god, that's really cool. That especially the planet one, that Earth one, that is great. I know, right? I was expecting regular chocolate stars. Yeah, that is really good. uh, it takes all that time to make and a few seconds to eat. But as long as she enjoyed them, that's what matters. I hope so. We're talking about Suzu, right? Giving it to student council president. I don't know why I don't remember her name. I have something to give you. You know, a kiss, I mean a chocolate. Okay. Hopefully she does. Congratulations on graduating. Yes, congratulations. Oh. Maybe you could live with Mira too. Just kidding. Yeah. Because it is. Only 2 hours. Quite a big difference than, you know, sharing a club room and all that. You'll survive. Yeah. She's angry a lot. And she has the red hair that kind of increases it. kanji for heaven. And earth, yeah. Sure. I'm not sure she would try to start a fight before. Kanji for person, that's the one of the easiest ones. That's the neutral stance. Yeah. Once we got new members, things really smoothed out. It's a lot to do. I mean, it didn't sound that fun, but it could be. Earth to Monroe. We definitely should. I knew somebody would cry. I bet it is. Yeah. More than one person's been crying, I'm sure. Just don't shake the camera, please. Oh well. What? Do we have a surprise? Oh. More chocolates? Probably not. What is it? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a great gift. Yeah, it was never finished, let's be honest. Probably. I gave you dirt as a present, I knew you'd love it. Well, of course. Yeah. Yeah, these are some pretty good pictures, though. You were clearly having fun. That's very apparent. You're missing the whole thing. This is very emotional. You gotta be a part of this. Oh, getting closer for the picture. Get in there, hurry! Well, she basically got into it, and Monroe smiling, of course. Try not to smile when, it's falling right next to you. It was really fun. Don't cry, Monroe. Don't cry, Monroe. No. I was doing so well not getting sad. You just ruined that, Monroe. Sakura, when you're honest, you were really cute too. If you know what I mean. Oh wow, that was a fun little way to end that conversation. But more importantly, I was moving in. Oh, what? Got some private stuff you don't want me to see? Oh, okay, yeah, you have my attention now. What's in the box? What's in the box? You're just making me more curious, Ao. I need to know what's in that box. Oh, We're not already fighting, are we? We just moved in together. I know, right? Definitely call that a lover's spat. Just random theory. What are you basing that off of? Even though they're already fighting, I'm still happy that they're living together and doing anything together here. She was just trying to help. Yeah, it's always an adjustment period to moving together, so you just have to give it some time. Especially the housework. Sure, what? I suppose. I mean, if she's using your rooms, least she can do. What now? Oh, oh. Well, she definitely feels bad. Okay. Oh God, my heart. Uh, this is too cute. This is too much. Oh. Oh. Yeah. That was great. And of course, yeah, we can do this together now. This is all so good. Our matching astronomy cups and everything. Just, uh. Sure, yeah, I guess so. Such nice music, too. Okay, that was the other thing. That kind of goes without saying, though. Don't hurt yourself. Oh, that's what it is. You know, I put in like a handful. I thought it'd be fine. Okay. Still an adjustment period. Would you like to crack rocks with us? We're a very fun club. Oh, you do? I mean, I knew you needed permission to like put up posters or whatever, but didn't know you needed just to walk around and ask people to join. Oh, some people wanted to join, perhaps. Starting to get KO flashbacks. Okay. Yeah, we've definitely entered a new step in the story with this episode. Monroe and Sakura graduating, moving on, trying to get new members for the club, two of them living together. We made a lot of progress today. uh, yeah, there was some good stuff this episode. There's a lot of good stuff this episode. Rain with occasional fortune telling. Sure. Okay. Okay, that was the 9th episode of Koisuru Asteroid. And because of the way last episode ended, I was pretty sure this episode would primarily focus on kind of just convincing Ao's parents to allow the whole living together cohabitation thing between Mira and Ao. And we did do that, but I was expecting it to take a much larger portion of the episode, like the bulk of it, you know? So I was a little bit surprised, pleasantly surprised that it went by a bit. Yeah, sorry. A bit more quicker than I thought. I mean, I would have kind of liked to have seen the full thing rather than just having part of it shown and then just implying the rest of it was done successfully. Because I was a little bit confused before when they were like, yeah, it's all okay now. I was like, what do you mean all okay? Like, I know we made some progress towards it, but we're not like done with that, are we? But a couple minutes later, it became pretty clear, like, yeah, okay, we're completely done with that. We convinced the parents, we're all on the same page, we're living together now. So yeah, I feel like they could have done that a little bit better maybe, but since it didn't mean more time to focus on other things, I am okay with it. So, it's because there were other things to worry about in the episode. For example, Valentine's Day chocolates is a thing we did. Because you have Sakura asking Yuzu about to help her make it, because Yuzu's a good person to ask for multiple reasons. And, Yuzu took it as she had a special someone she wanted to give it to. But that's not true. That's how I took it as well. But no, she just wanted to give, Tomo Choco friendship chocolate to a bunch of people. If that's the case, fair enough. Fair enough, Yuzu's still more than happy to help out. And Yuzu. Yeah, Yuzu, there's a decent amount of focus on her as well, because she kind of has to deal with, Mira's sister graduated and leaving and all that. And she's not very happy with that because she loves her, of course. And she also wanted to make sure to give her some chocolate. And we had a scene where she was alone with her in the classroom and she was giving them to her. However, we didn't actually get to see exactly how that developed, which is a little bit disappointing. All she said was something about please accept my feelings or whatever while she still had it behind her back, and then we just got away. We didn't actually get to see much of what happened there, which is a little bit disappointing. I hope we get a flashback to show what happened there at some point, or at least hear about what happened, Because I don't think we even saw Suzu again after that happened. So, because that was pretty great as well, that we're trying to do some development over there as well. Because Suzu's not exactly a main character, she's not even a member of the group, so she can sometimes be in the background of certain things, so I do appreciate when she does get a little bit of focus on her own thing. And she was trying decently to try to hide how sad she was this episode and try to act like her usual kind of energetic self, but, people still picking up on it. Like when Mira and Al walked in, that Mira was immediately like, hey, you seem a little bit down. But yeah, she's trying not to let that show. But of course her friends can still see that something's up. And then we saw the bikini pie, which was just amazing. Just 10 out of 10. Would definitely eat that. Goes without saying. See... Yeah, that one bit where her face was close to Sakura's. And we made like the star chocolate. And yeah, Yuzu's clearly very knowledgeable about this stuff, like making charts and whatnot. And yeah, when we saw the chocolates here, they were just regular star shapes, but by the time she actually gave them to people, they looked a bit more fancy. Like was in this scene here, I think everyone pretty much gave each other chocolates, because we had Mira and Al just whipping out some chocolate. And yeah, Monroe and Ino both took out their own chocolate. And then you just have, Sakura over there doing her best. And then we got to see it. Yeah, the one that caught my attention immediately was the one that looked like the Earth. That was just... I did not expect it to look that just fancy. Like, that was really fancy chocolate. Like, how do you even make it look that color? I don't know. Just, that was pretty great. Even the rest of them, even though they looked like... It much more looked like regular chocolate than that one did, but they still look pretty cool. Especially... You got like a kind of a lightning bolt on one of them. Anyway, yeah, that was really cool. I don't think I've ever been so taken aback by just seeing chocolate before an anime. Unless you count characters that cover themselves in it and give themselves as a Valentine chocolate gift, I guess. Aside from that, yeah. And Mira just completely destroyed them in like 5 seconds. And yeah, this was a scene with Suzu and and Mira's sister. Yeah, she walks in there. All she really says is something about paperwork and whatnot. Nothing too important. And then Suzu just kind of standing there very clearly having something important to say. Just says, yeah, please accept my feelings. While she holds it behind her back, and then nothing else. We got no more of that. That's so disappointing. Why couldn't we have continued on that? That looked like very interesting stuff. But oh well. Maybe we'll get back into it later. Then we got to see some stuff. Then focus kind of shifted over to Monroe a little bit. She was seen to be kind of concerned about whether or not she had a fulfilling, happy, life here in this club and everything like that. But once she saw the pictures of her smiling and whatnot, it became pretty clear that she did enjoy her time here. She's gonna miss them. Which, should go without saying. There's a lot of good stuff here. And one thing that I really liked, I really appreciated, when Sakura was given a handkerchief to Ino, and it was already wet, so that was actually a really clever way to showcase that she's been crying as well. Of course, there's an obvious lewd joke there, but more importantly, yeah, that was great to do. And we took the picture. Well, they gave them gifts first, which was really nice. And then we took the picture, which, just fell as she was desperately trying to get back over there. But that just made the picture better, so it's all good. We actually had a nice conversation between Monroe and Sakura, and yeah, even though it was kind of, the previous scene did have an atmosphere of sadness to it, it still didn't really get me full-on sad, but once, Monroe started to cry, that's what really hit me, honestly. But it was nice having Sakura kind of comforting her there on the bench and holding hands and whatnot. We had a decent amount of handling this episode, I think. And then it was after that we shifted gears back over to the Ao-Mira living together situation. Because the one good thing about cutting the whole negotiation thing short is that we could actually have some of that in this episode as opposed to next episode, like I mentioned in the intro. And we did. We actually got some of that, and they basically wasted no time having a bit of conflict here. Because, like I said, when you live with someone for the first time, there's obviously going to be a little bit of conflict, a little bit of growing pains, because everyone kind of has their own annoyances. The things that you kind of have to deal with. Even if you love someone, it doesn't mean living with them will be completely smooth. And especially in the beginning, you have to work things out, make compromises, kind of get used to certain aspects of the person you may not have even been aware of before. And if you can kind of get past that obstacle of the living together issues that come up, then yeah, things will go pretty smoothly when you're in your relationship going forward. So, and it seemed in this episode we seem to get past it pretty easily. But yeah, the big thing that actually happened was you had Mira, who was just kind of going through Bao's stuff. She picks up a box that actually says to Mira, and that was interesting. Immediately, my curiosity went up to like 100 on what was in that box. Mira wanted to open it, because it's supposed to be for her, right? So she got excited and she wanted to open it. However, Ao just did not appreciate her just rummaging through her stuff and grabbing things that she wanted to, like, surprise her with or whatever. So, and that Dame was really just, Ao, was loud. And then they immediately just, like, sitting back to back, pouting, looking away. Like their first little, like, lover spat we got going on here, which was adorable. Like, just... yeah, even though they were fighting, it was still like really entertaining scene. I really enjoyed watching it because they're gonna get over it. It's not a big deal. It is a straight up lover's spat. It's nothing they can't get over. I did like how the sister just went on her own crazy theory about why they're fighting, made it full on like astronomy related. Great impact hypothesis versus a capture hypothesis. Just no, that's not what it was. Just not. I do like how the mother just went along with it. It's like, I'm with Ao, I'm not going to take my daughter's side. I'm just going to go with Ao because she's probably right. And that was really a fun little bit there. But yeah, eventually I found out the truth. It was her going through her luggage that was the problem. But of course, naturally, Al got a little bit worried because she's like, but this is our first day living together and we're already running into problems. Can we possibly make this work out? But, we will. We will. The sister definitely did a little bit to help here. We just had a nice conversation between them in general where she actually did like, yeah, say something about leaving Mira to her. Because she has kind of taken her spot in a way, you know, go living in her room and just now living with Mira. So, you know, things that the sister did before, she can do now. So it is kind of like she's taking her spot in a way. And then this bit when Ao walks into her room and she's already just sitting there crying, that really caught me off guard. That was cute. And then immediately afterwards, we got the truth of what was in the box, and it was basically a cup with like the constellations and stuff on it, which is great because she was planning on giving that to her as a goodbye gift initially, but of course the goodbye's no longer happening. But now, this line here, but now we can start using them together. So on top of living together now, they also have matching cups. Like, the newlywed feeling is strong with these two. Like, you really can't deny it. That's just great. Definitely, as far as the whole Mira Ao relationship progress goes, I got a lot more this episode than I hoped for. Like, that just blew my expectations away. And then she just thrust herself forward to give her a hug, and finally got like a straight up apology. Just this whole scene. and then she followed up by saying, I support the giant impact hypothesis. Just this whole scene was so good. 10 out of 10. I loved it so much. Even some head patting there. Just, yeah. That scene was literal perfection. I don't know what more I can say about it. And then to end off the night, we have Mira making her some coffee and their special matching cups, and going out on the veranda and just looking at the sky together, which I expect to see a lot more of this in the future. This whole scene, even the music and everything, just... The last 5 minutes or so of this episode was the best. Just maybe in the whole show. Maybe in the whole show. And then I like how we got the truth of what the sister said in this bit in kind of an echoey sort of flashback way. And then, you know, she drank the coffee. How many sugars did you put into this thing? It's like, I don't know how much you like. I just put like a hand worth, 5, you know. Should I put in more sugar? Did you need the whole container? But apparently that wasn't the problem. It was too much sugar. So, you know, just, yeah, I really can't put into words how much I absolutely loved the last part of this episode. Well, that part. There was technically one part left at the very end, but that segment was just wonderful. I kind of want to watch the whole thing again. I mean, I kind of did as I'm skimming through here to commentate on it, but I still want to watch it again. In the final scene, we just went straight up recruiting, right? So it looked like we had a couple people that may have had a bit of interest in it. You know, like one red-haired girl, and a light green-haired girl. You know, because they said the name of the club, so I assume that means they want to join, right? That's only logical, right? Anyway, this is a really good episode. Like, one of the best episodes of the show, hands down. There were so many good parts, so much great relationship developments for Ao and Mira, but also a little bit of Suzu stuff. And just getting into a lot of feelings about the club and having to move on and go on with your life, and just, yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff here. This show has really surpassed my expectations in general, I would say. And I'm definitely going to miss it when it's gone, so... But luckily we have at least a couple more episodes left, so I look forward to it. Hopefully we can have some more good stuff in the future. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.